the viruses starts to invade every electronic equipment which has a memory, and they can hide even in microchips of the motherboard. So in fact, even if you reformat the hard drive, doesn't mean that the viruses are gone. Now today, sometimes if the viruses are hidden in microchips, for example in a memory chip on a scanner or on a printer, or on the BIOS chip of your motherboard on your computer, it can come back if you don't know what you are doing. If you are not a specialist and don't know about this issue, when you reinstall Windows, you can reinstall the virus. Sophistication of attacks is quite impressive. It's good to be aware of this. And now I tell you, there is one more thing. There is one more thing that is making the problem even worse, and this is the growth, which is also exponential, of hacking tools. Yes, everything evolves very fast, including the hacking tools. Their sophistication becomes mind-blowing. Now they start to have tools to control networks of millions of computers, which are all hijacked, and they are called zombies, and they are used to attack other computers or even economies and countries. They are used in cyber wars. Now, to think that today you can have sometimes networks of over 10 millions of computers under the control of one single hacker from one computer with a control panel to decide what to do with these 10 million computers. This gives you an idea of how fast it is growing, and also these networks get hired for money to the underworld for malicious aims. As I said, for example, for attacking specific websites. You know, when a large number of computers are simultaneously requesting a specific command from a website, they can crash the servers of that particular website they attack. So that can be very damaging. That can cost millions of dollars. So this power is growing, and yes, the hacker seems to be the only one who really evolved fast in this, because there is a fifth big issue, and this is the most important of all actually, which is making the problem worse. Incompetence. Yes, you heard that right. Incompetence of just about every level of the computer security industry, even the end users. You know, we are told that we can use computers very easily just by switching it on and installing some programs. We are not told anything about security. We are not told very basic, important information that could save us from having, for example, our identity stolen or credit card details stolen. We have been brainwashed and conditioned by the software industry to believe that it is okay and safe and fine to use a computer with very little knowledge, because all the work of the security is taken care of by security companies. We just have to install a software, turn it on, and it does all the work for us. But in reality, it's not at all the case. The security companies cannot protect you from a lot of attacks. Now they are, as Tara said, the head of companies are speaking about that. I'll come back to some examples, but the incompetence is growing in every areas of the industry, even at the level of the IT repairers. you have heard stories, I'm sure, about people who have a little problem about their computer, get it fixed by a local technician, and the computer comes back completely reformatted, and with a large bill to pay, and the problem was sometimes just a little setting. I know that because it has happened to one of my neighbors. I'm sure I could have fixed it, his problem, in 5 minutes if he had come to me, but he went to see an IT repairer. He got charged $400, and this hard drive got reformatted. He lost all his data, and the problem was not fixed because they didn't address the cause. So they just told my neighbor that the problem will come again, might come back. So this is an example of incompetence, and I'm sure it is common because I keep hearing stories like that, and not from the rest of the world, from people close to me, and all people who don't have my solutions, of course. So, question: this machine has no brain, use your own. This is very important to be aware of all these aspects, because it helps you to understand our solutions. And I give you now some results of some security software from the website av-comparatives.org. That's showing what I mean by incompetence, and I have erased the names of the companies and the product at the top, but it's not important what companies they are just all about the same. So what's important is to note their success rates for new samples, which are new threats, new malware, how good they are at detecting new computer threats. And you can see on this image at the bottom, the percentage at the bottom shows 69% success rates. It means that this particular software, security software, which is very famous, by the way, all these companies which get tested by av-comparatives.org are all very famous in the industry. This particular software has got only 69% success rate in detecting new threats. It means every 4 new attacks you get caught at least once. That's what it means. And when you think that you have hackers who can build millions of new threats every day, and I can guarantee you that, because when I started my computer research about 13 years ago, I started with a book explaining how to build viruses which could mutate all the time by themselves and encrypt themselves. And so you just with one book I had the tools. This book was available on Amazon, so everyone could have the tools to build as many viruses as they want, and make even automatic tools to build them. So to think that there is only a few thousands of viruses a day is a nonsense, and the amount of detected and reported viruses is just the tip of the iceberg. And this test give you an idea of what I mean by incompetence. It is phenomenal, and it shows that we need a complete different approach to solve the problem. And even the heads of these industries, for example, the head of McAfee recently said on this website, australianit.news.com.au, that no system is secure. He said that all operating systems eventually have flaws, and when they go in production or when they are installed in systems, vulnerabilities are discovered and the exploits begin.